What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys the first stadium I ever built, and we're going to laugh at how bad it is together. We're also going to take a look at maybe how far I've come in building these things. So here's my first field. And the first stadium I ever built was Neyland Stadium, or tried to build. I'm not even going to say built. I tried to build. I ended up blowing this all up and rebuilding it. You can check out that video in the annotation on your screen now. If you want to see how far I came, that was actually my first stadium built. If you want to see how far I really came, you can click on the screen now. And that's my latest stadium. So, at first, my field is not good because it has no center point. It's 27 wide. I remember why I did it. That would be the center. I remember why I did that, though. It's because these checkerboards were giving me problems. They have to be divided evenly. There's an even number of checks on each side. I needed a center point. I needed to make it so big. Moral of the story. These are my pylons, by the way. Aren't those nice? So here's my stadium. It's really bad. It's a square. I think that's what most people start out building, is squares. Or not really squares. It's more like a stop sign. Looks like an octagon. It's bad. As you can see, I did not finish that side. That side is horrendously long. That side is horrendously short. That press box is not very good. We'll head up there in a second. This probably looks the best out of all of it. If anything actually looks good. But let's go inside. You all know that I pride myself on the inside of the stadium. I actually didn't change much about the inside when I rebuilt the stadium. I really didn't know what I was doing. This was built on console. The reason I'm kind of uploading this is I was actually trying to get the original file that I have saved. There's not a way to do it, but I got the first file somehow from the Xbox 360. And this is what I got out of it, so I figured I would show it. This is not accurate at all. Also, you can see it's about 20 blocks longer on that side than it is on that side. That scoreboard is not correct. It had to be changed. None of this is correct. Neyland Stadium is actually built on a slope where probably the street side on this side is maybe this high, and the street side on that side would be ground level. I didn't have any idea how to do that. Do you like how this just ends? This orange stuff, I was like, nah, I'm not going to build anymore. Then the underside of the stadium is like nothing here. There's bricks and stuff underneath. I didn't know how to build, I remember the complexities of this. If you go to my Texas Stadium video, which is right here, you'll see that I've eventually learned how to build cornered stairways. This actually isn't terrible, I don't guess. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. But I didn't know how to corner the stadium. Like, I'll explain. I didn't know how to do. I need some slab. I didn't know how to make it curve like that. Partially because I didn't curve it. I built it on a 1x1 flat. So instead, like, I just ran it straight, and then I'd go this way, and then I'd go this way with the stairs, when I should have been going like this. But I don't know if I wasn't smart enough or I didn't, or what it was. The stairs should have been like that. Of course, they shouldn't have been like that at all because that's not how the stadium is built. It's not flat-sided. It's a big curve in the corner. And this was my attempt at a curve. I made that look nice, didn't I? And that looks pretty, even though there's nothing like this in the actual stadium, nor any of these stairs. As you can see, once again, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. The locker room is actually out here somewhere. I built it way too close. Once again, because I'm completely clueless as to how to build a stadium. I built none of the backs. Oh yeah, I saw something earlier. I wanted. This is extremely high. And then, for some reason, I decided, I guess I got over here and decided, well, that's a little bit too high. And then I dropped it off 6 blocks. Which, the end result is, I don't know what that tunnel looks like. I don't know what I was thinking there. The end result is that most of the tunnels are on this level, and then you get up here and the tunnels are on this level. No stadium in America does that. Not very good. Oh yeah, let's go look at the front. It's splendid. It's really bad too. I was actually really proud of this when I built it, and looking back on it, it's like, this is bad. First of all, this is off-centered. Secondly, that doesn't exist. If you go to the Neelan video, you'll see how this actually looks. I'll put a picture up right now. And you see that doesn't look anything like that at all. Like 0%. Also, this is, once again, I don't think I understand any curving at all at this point. This is a complete rectangle. That looks nothing like the actual thing. There's actually a level right here that I completely left out. Like, you can walk right here. There's like concession stands and stuff up here. It does none of this. There's no part that drops off like that. Also, there is what appears to be about 40 blocks between, or 20 blocks between this level and this level. In real life, you could probably, this is, the top row here is pretty much straight with the actual level. So the actual level is probably like right there. I built it maybe 15 blocks too high. I tried to build a river. You see how that went. Bad. Let's see. This press box is not particularly good, but it doesn't look like I tried on this side. As you can see, this might have been the first invention of the modern concession stand build that I used. That might have been the first time. Let's see, did I do that over here? Let's see if I did it on the lower level. Yeah, I probably did. Yeah. So, I still build concession stands roughly the same way. Just not as poorly, and not 25 blocks out. This doesn't exist, by the way. There's no window. This is completely stone. It's underneath. I've been in the stadium hundreds of times, and not hundreds, but tens of times. And this is complete. Would be built out of sandstone. I don't know what these tunnels are, and apparently these people don't want any concessions because there's none over here. The scoreboard is disproportionate. It's bad. The only thing that I retained when I rebuilt it was probably this orange strip, and then the sides from maybe the 10 to the 10. The rest of it got completely rebuilt. You might see, if you go back to the old video though, you might see elements of this still remaining. But, like I said, this was on, I didn't build Gate 21 either. This was on Xbox originally. Xbox 360 is where I first started playing Minecraft. And this was my first attempt at trying to build a stadium. Through the build of this and the rebuild of this, though, I've taught myself a lot. Pretty much learned how to build the stadiums that I build today. I use the same stuff that I learned here. But I really wanted to post this because, I don't know, if you're having trouble building stadiums or building anything in Minecraft, just know that even the best of us, this is how it starts. I was really proud of this at one point. And it is bad. So if you're struggling building, or you've got a stadium build that's not very good, just try to learn from it. And it will get better as you learn to do it. I think that's all. I think that I just wanted to show you how poorly I built this stadium. And that it's kind of funny, considering how efficient I am at it now. That's all. Update, more stadiums are coming. I'm kind of being secretive about the next build. I'm not going to release a preview video for it. I'm just going to spring it on you one day. And that'll come with that stadium will be part of a new series that I'm going to do, hopefully over the summer. And then hopefully we'll have another huge build in the works. Wink, wink. But until then,